Hey, buddy.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, good, good. I was just taking a screenshot. I thought it's just me and two Fireflies note takers in my waiting room tonight. I've really gone downhill.
No, I'm working. Well, I've come home from work today, so I'll just kind of set up. I work in the loft, so just
Okay.
rebooting everything in the loft. So yeah, I work in the loft, but most of the time I've got an office
Yeah.
locally as well. So I've moved out of here to work in the office because I spent 5 years up here. Just
Yeah.
yeah,
It'll
doing
be
my head
warm
in.
up. It'll be warm in the loft today
Yeah,
too.
it's what.
Because
Yeah, it's warm this evening. I didn't think it was that warm outside, but yeah, it's warm tonight.
it's
But yeah, during the summer it got stifling. So yeah,
oh, it would have been a
yeah.
nightmare. Yeah, we just had a downpour and it's been real humid here. I'm in Staffordshire now.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's been real sticky here today, but we
Yeah.
just had a
It's
little
really
down.
warm here, and they threaten thunderstorms this morning. I said to my wife earlier, I'm coming back as a weatherman because they're never right, are they? You're like
No, they're
Jesus.
not. Although the apps are fairly good, so the warnings I get from Apple
Yeah.
are really quite. You've got rain coming at 6:15 or whatever it
Right.
is, and then got like light rain coming at 6:15, rain finishing at 7:30 or whatever it is. It's normally fairly good.
Right. I'm Android, so it's not quite as good
Ah,
on Android. Yeah.
you're the guy
Sorry.
that has. You're the guy that's still using Android phones. I knew there's
Oh, you
one
can't. You
somewhere.
can't. Yeah. I have an Apple phone for work, and it literally sits miles away from me. I have no
Yeah,
idea
yeah.
how to use it. Don't want
I've got
to.
the same. I've got an Android phone somewhere because I was using my CRM SIM. Gary Cap's a good friend of mine, owns
All
that.
right.
You would have done your research into all of
Yeah.
that sort of thing. He's a good friend, and he gave me a lifetime account that I never used. And I bought a phone. I thought I'm going to use it, and never set it up.
Yeah, well, I don't always I don't know why I've always been I was Apple when they first came out, and then they were just so restrictive. And because I don't use Mac, you kind of going
Yeah,
didn't really make any sense. So you're kind of going no real reason to have
yeah,
one. But I
yeah.
use an
So
iPad all the time because it's like there isn't an Android
okay.
tablet that matches it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's unusual because like I'm Mac. I've been Mac for
right,
years and years and
yeah,
years and years. So I obviously buy an iPhone. I used to have an Apple Watch as well. I sold that because I didn't see any use in it.
yeah.
But I've always been Apple ever for quite some time now. And my wife's Apple, my kids are Apple. It's
Yeah, well,
everybody's
my
Apple.
wife and my daughter are Apple. They so I'm like, yeah, the only Android person in the house. But it's kind of, I always used to say, well, we're 2 years in front of you, but it's not really that much of an issue now, is it? There's not a lot they can do any different.
Exactly
So
right. No, that's the Samsung phones are good phones. I like that split fold idea and all of that sort of
yeah,
thing.
I've actually got one of the flips.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I had one of the new folds on order, but it just DPD kept failing, so I took my bat and ball on and went, I won't bother
Yeah,
just yet then.
yeah,
So yeah, because that's just the perfect device. The
yeah,
new passport shape one is just absolutely bob on. You're like, yeah, that's just could do everything really.
yeah, yeah. And I
So
love it. I'm surprised Apple, like they've been out for quite some time, the fold phones, and I'm
yeah, it's
surprised
supposed to
Apple.
be coming out aren't they, in October. The new Apple Ultra is going to be the fold one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, allegedly. So yeah, the whole we had a conversation I think Tuesday, and somebody said that there's three new devices coming out in October, and one of them will be their first fold device.
Yep.
But I can't imagine how much Apple are going to charge for that compared to everybody else.
Exactly. Well, Apple's really expensive in England as well. Apple's cheaper in the US and Australia, but
Right.
it's really expensive in
Oh wow.
Europe and the UK. So I always wait till I go to the US or Australia and then
Yeah,
buy.
that's why the US aren't big WhatsApp users, isn't it? Because they all have iPhones.
Exactly right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly
We were
right.
having when I did the Apple when I was doing the WhatsApp training. They were kind of going in America. It's nobody uses it
Yeah,
because you just use iMessage.
yeah, yeah. Exactly right, and that's
Yeah,
exactly what they do over there. Because like I lost an iPhone when I was over in Dallas last year, the year before, and I went out and bought a brand new top of the range 512 gigabyte, whatever it was, Pro model. Um, and I came back and I bought my wife the basic non-pro model with the least memory, and they were the same price.
That's frightening, isn't it? Of course.
That's the price difference it makes. So I've got to go back over to the States and lose my phone again.
I'll just come back with a big box and hope you don't get caught on the way in.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Exactly
yeah,
right.
yeah,
But
yeah.
have you hired your sales guys, mate? Are they off and running
Yeah,
yet?
well,
Or
literally, we've got the last conversation with them Friday. With one
yeah,
of them Friday. I've had the other conversations this week now, so we've got four that will. They're all going live 1st September. So I've just
yep,
built. Just well, I haven't quite finished it yet, but we've built now the digital or the digital form that they've got when they go out. They've got a normal form, but they've got a digital form that goes into GoHighLevel. Once they've got that in there, contract
yep,
then comes out from GoHighLevel to the customer on a text message.
yep.
They can
Nice,
then open it and sign off. So that should be live by close of Friday. That's what I've been working on this week. So, but they're
nice.
all blown away by the voice agent because obviously they've
Yep,
phoned Dolly and they've kind of gone, cannot believe how good it is, and you're kind of going, yeah, they just need
yep.
to get the UK market to understand that.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of what you need to do is that education as well, because
Yeah,
they're all scared of AI in the UK. You mentioned AI and then voice AI. I'm not talking to a robot. um, that is the reaction
yeah, yeah,
from businesses, and getting them over that. And like you want to get Dolly out there as much as you possibly can and say, call
yeah,
Dolly, try it
yeah.
out.
Yeah, it didn't help with Dolly passing yesterday. It was kind of like the
Oh
marketing kind of.
yeah,
I was like, oh no, because we've actually got a picture of our sheep as
yeah,
Dolly with big hair and everything on one of the posts, and you're like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's not good timing.
Yeah,
So we'll just
take that
keep
down for a
that
little
back.
while. You
Yeah,
put
yeah,
that one to
yeah,
sleep for a little while.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. So yeah, so no, they should all be live next Tuesday.
yeah,
I've kind of got hopes for two or three of them. I think two of the other ones are a little bit flaky, but the other
yeah,
guys have kind of really embraced it and kind of asking all the right questions on the follow ups, and they've got a
yeah.
decent base of customers already from what they sell. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
it should be an interesting, I think an interesting September. So
Yeah.
and then we've
So,
also worked with one of the agents we've got and done some kind of voice recognition on that to different workflows within GoHighLevel. So that were
yeah.
kind of Monday, Tuesday. So you kind of, yeah, blown away really by how complicated we've got this week. Like, so I hadn't had time to tinker with anything this week. It's just been building.
Oh, that's good. And
So
like,
yeah,
and your sales guys, are they doing a lot of door to door as well? Are they?
that they're going to do two of them are door to door, and the other two are going to do email and telephone calls.
Yeah.
So they kind of build it. A couple of them have already built the databases, so we've gone through that with them just to see if they've got the right stuff. We've given them the onboarding, done a few Loom videos as well that you're now
Yeah.
sat ready to go into the community when I build that properly.
Nice.
So I've just kind of demoed what the customer sees when it comes in.
Yep.
And what we're also going to do is we're setting them up a UCall email address so that when they're demoing Dolly, they'll get a
Yep.
copy of it in as well.
Yep.
So obviously, I see all the conversations that come into Dolly, the demo suite. So
Yep.
yeah, everything's kind of there now. So that yeah, I think the two or three that I'm really excited about have really got it, and they've kind of that kind of background. One's
Yep.
sold copiers, the other one's kind of a business coach, kind of helping grow businesses. And he said
Okay.
so he's got a really big network. So there's that one, and then we've got another guy who has sold card machines before.
Yep.
So it's kind of the same kind of customer base. So they're the three out of the five that I'm kind of excited about. They've still got the Kenyan guy who we've got the call with on Friday, and I'm still very wary about. I've never
Yeah.
really done international selling, so he's obviously going to sell into the UK and US.
Yep.
So yeah, the compliance bit around the US, I've been doing some work on that, but it's very similar to like you said. You just need proof of a bill or proof of an address, really, to get
Yeah.
the numbers set up in GoHighLevel.
Yep. Exactly right.
So yeah,
That's all you need. Yeah. And it's easy to do. I did it without an address.
all right,
I don't have an address in
yeah.
England. And I could set up an English phone number.
Oh
I could
wow, through GoHighLevel then.
for a GoHighLevel. I could set up an English company as well, but
All right, I never didn't. So how did you manage to get without the proof then?
I actually no, I cheated. I got a Voxy. I used I first got a phone number with Voxy,
Right.
um,
Yeah.
and I could get that. I used Voxy because I didn't have to have proof of an address.
Right.
So I got the Voxy. The first bill they sent me was to my in-laws' address, which then gave me proof of address, and
Yeah.
then I could do everything else.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because obviously then once you've, no matter what address is on the GoHighLevel account, as long as it's proved as a
Yep,
UK address in
ex
effect.
exactly right.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
set up a
Yeah.
limited company using that same formula. So
Right.
without actually having an address, I have a limited company in the UK as well.
Right. Right. Cool. Yeah. So that's that. I think we've had to do a bit of training on that we need to get those bills through, but that's fine. We've also done our first AI clone voice this week as well.
Nice. Yeah. Whose voice did
Um,
you clone?
Mine. So it's
Yep.
not. It's quite posh, but
Yep.
obviously how I sound on the telephone probably.
Yep.
So it's a bit posh. But we did that through GoHighLevel. It wasn't anything fancy. I
Yep.
never even realised that GoHighLevel had a cloning feature in it, and you
Yep.
were like,
How did it work for you? Reason I ask is I tried to do it maybe 8, 9 months ago,
yeah.
um, and it had me with an English accent, and that was using 11 Labs.
So I've used 11 Labs. It's captured part of the Yorkshire. The first, I would say, the first 20 seconds
Yeah.
is nearly me, and
Yeah.
then after that, it kind of falls off.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do an 11 Labs, not the 11 Labs to GoHighLevel. Actually, do like the high, do the sorry, the 11 Labs Pro, and just see
Yeah.
what that sounds like, and
Yeah.
then feed it into GoHighLevel. Because the only reason we did it is we got a customer up in Scotland that wants one of their team managers to be the voice of the sickness line.
Yeah.
And I'm like, right, well, I need to prove concept here. So we did mine, and I'm kind of
Yeah.
going, and we let them listen to it. They're like, brilliant. I went, yeah, that's not really me. He doesn't
Yeah.
100%. I would say 30, my wife didn't recognize it as
Yeah.
me. So you
Yeah.
kind of go, yeah, it's not how I would sound. But
Yeah.
for a 2 minute transcript, it were kind of a hell of a job, I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
And
Going.
it sounded more humid than the AI bots that you're buying on
Yeah.
GoHighLevel, which
Yeah.
is strange because you're kind of going, well, it's only had 2 minutes practice.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly right. I'd go into
Yeah.
11 Labs and buy Michael Caine and use your proof of concept, Michael Caine.
And just say, there you go, I am Michael Caine.
Yeah. I think you
Yeah.
could buy celebrities' voices there now and all that sort of thing.
Oh, wow, right.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah, and Michael Caine is one of the voices.
right. Because on my UCall agent, I have a guy called Bob, and
Yeah,
Bob was a Cockney while I was on holiday just to wind people up.
yeah,
And he's now got an Australian accent now, and I've come back off holiday just because I keep swapping it round. And you're like,
yeah,
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 he's an English guy with an Australian accent, so it's trying
yeah.
not to be too comedic, really. But yeah, I'll look at 11 Labs on that and just see.
Yeah. Yeah, have a bit of fun with it because like
Yeah, yeah,
your U call is a bit of fun. Your mascot's a little
yeah,
bit of fun and
yeah.
all of that sort of thing. So um how many customers you got running at the moment on U call? You're in the
So
dozens or
we've
hundreds
got
or thousands?
six. No, no, Jesus, I wish. Gosh, no, we thought we would have by this. We kind of started 1st of June and kind of thought by end of August we'd probably have 20 to 50 live.
Yep,
One of the sales guys who was working on it didn't do a great job.
yep,
So we've kind of a bit backwards. I think we've got 7 companies live on it now.
yep.
We've got 3 demos out there that should convert in the next week or so. So we should have
Nice.
10 by the end of next week, I'm hoping. And
Nice.
then the agents are kind of promising 1 to 2 a week. So
Yep,
hopefully, if we can get another 10,
yep.
we've got a couple of big chain deals that we're working with, like
Mm,
a pharmacy chain and a doctor's kind of practice that got a few sites. So
nice.
we've kind of the pharmacy one's the big one, and they've been trialing that for a while now. So you kind
Yeah,
of yeah, that's kind of that will really snowball if that comes
yeah.
in terms of revenue. Anyway, it's not a tricky build. It's a very simple build, but in
Mm,
terms of revenue, it'd be perfect. But
yeah,
yeah, it's slower than expected. But like you've said, the UK just start ready for it.
yeah.
They're
Yeah,
scared to death of it.
they're
Yeah,
really slow and
yeah.
what what price do you charge the average
So
company
we're
now?
charging £99 a month at the moment for the bog standard thing.
That's cheap as chips too. And a setup fee or anything like that, or
For the first 99 customers, we've said no setup fee
yeah,
because literally we want to get them on board, and then obviously we'll go from there. We're putting them on an 18-month contract.
yeah,
So, but what we're doing is first 30 days are free of charge because
yeah,
that's when we're building it and practicing with it, and then they actually get another 60 days breakout clause
yeah,
because obviously everybody's so scared of the new tech. Try to sell it with a straight 18-month contract is
yeah,
very worrying for a small biz. So we've kind of gone right. First 30 days, we build, we prove concept, you get your report through, we show you how many calls you've missed,
yeah,
bang. Then you
yeah,
pay month 2, month 3, then you're in a long 18-month contract.
yeah,
So yeah, we're kind of committing them to that, really. I mean, I wanted to charge 159, but the magic UK is
yeah,
£99 is like the
yeah,
magic UK number. Whenever you did
yeah,
all the research, the psychology is it's less than £100.
yeah,
And you're like, oh, but it's so much more. I mean, my mate up in Scotland has got a physiotherapist, and he's one of the 3 that we're trialing it with at the minute.
yeah,
And he's picked up 18 calls this week so far
yeah,
that he would have missed.
yeah.
And when I've read the transcripts, 6 of them are booking appointments.
Amazing.
So
And
you
that,
kind of look at that and go, probably average 300-400 quid a person in terms of the. So you're
yeah,
kind of going, right, well, there you go. You've probably got 2.5 grand worth of revenue this week
yeah. There's your proof of
from that
concept.
agent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's your
yeah,
proof of concept. And I
yeah.
was hoping that you had some sort of way of tracking that. And
Yeah,
what
well, they do reports, don't they, in GoHighLevel? So it shows you that you can run a weekly report on the voice agent, which shows you how many calls have handled. But because
yeah,
it's kind of a trial unit, I get everybody's transcripts through on every single customer.
yeah,
So this is where we worked with the telecoms company to build the keyword workflows.
yeah,
So rather than everything going to one inbox, the billing queries go through to XYZ,
yeah,
the new deals go through to this one, and then the pack codes or any kind of other queries go through to that one. So we've
yeah,
split the 3, but we've also built them now because before they didn't have a database. It was literally we've put their database and mobile numbers into it. It's recognizing it by the CLI coming in as well. So
yeah,
you're kind of going, right, we've built, so it's kind of, opened their eyes to a much bigger market around
yeah.
this kind of product.
Hey,
So,
you've been clever about it, haven't you? It's really nice to hear your story and all of that sort of thing. So,
right.
next question is, how do you pay your sales guys? Then they're com only sales guys, and you're charging £99 a month, and you
Well,
give them,
they're going to get paid after they get when we get the first payment from the customer,
yeah,
we're going to give them 3 months revenue. So they'll get £99 times 3.
yeah,
So we're obviously
all together,
all to
or
get
99 or
in
not?
one hit
Yeah,
So they'll get 297.
yeah,
We've had a few people go, oh, well, I can't wait for a month, and I'm going, well, I can't pay you until they've actually paid some money. And again, we're kind of paying them before we've been fully paid, but
yeah,
luckily we've got the backing to kind of do that. So you're kind of going, right, we can do that
yeah,
because we know that if they can bring in the level they can do, it'll just start snowballing for them as well.
yeah,
And we've also said that if they move from package 1 to package 2 or package 3 during their time, because I think everybody that we've got in, basically the £99 plan is answer the phone and you get a transcript. There's very
yeah,
little involved in that. We move
yeah,
them then up to a 289 package, which gives them access to the GoHighLevel account.
yep,
And because most trades don't have a diary, we build the diary booking function into it as well.
yeah.
To
So
go
hook
right for
up with
two,
Google Calendar.
yeah.
Yep,
So they can hook up to the Google Calendar or wherever they want to do, and
yep,
go right. And if they don't have a Google Calendar, we build them a calendar that does it, and you kind of go right. Rather
yep,
than now people having to guess if they've got an appointment, they can
yep,
book it. So for 290 quid a month, you've got
yep,
that. So I've kind of said to my agents, 1 and 2 are the ones you're selling. The top
yep,
one is about just shy of 500 quid, but that
yep,
includes all the WhatsApp kind of automation and stuff as well.
yep, yep.
And then there's a 500 quid setup for that because it's probably going to take a day. But that's when I'll be talking to your
Yep,
guys, your GoHighLevel stars, and going right.
yep. We got it set up. Let's go. Yep.
We know what we need to do. Right, we need to just have this where they're doing the complicated stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's not. It won't be complicated because it'll be snapshot really, but it'll be
yeah, yeah. But
yeah,
the problem with WhatsApp and setting it up like that is A lot of the messages you need to like if they're outside the 24-hour window, you've got to go and get approval from
Yeah,
Meta.
yeah. Well,
And
we've already done some WhatsApp marketing for one of the telecoms companies that we deal with. So we've done quite a few marketing. So we've built the WhatsApp meta campaigns through there, and obviously built the templates. So we built the
yeah,
templates, sent them out, and obviously got the 24-hour window. And
yeah,
luckily, within GoHighLevel, it can see if it's within that service window.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you can kind of like send another template if not. And if they instigate the conversation. So we've done that. A lot of it is more around for the WhatsApp is about the checking they're all right for the appointment and things like that. So that
yeah,
rather than a trades guy turning up on a Friday and there's nobody there, they WhatsApp them the day before and that's the
yeah,
template. Right, we're
yeah,
coming to see you XYZ,
yeah,
and off it goes. So yeah, we're kind of there.
yeah. Amazing. Gang, how you going?
Here he is.
Eventually, I would have been here on time, and then she called me for dinner. I went through dinner, and then someone else rang. It's like, shit, 23 minutes back.
You're
Anyway,
right. I'm just going to can some build night and call Russell, Ian, and Steve get together. um, did you get in through the pub this time, Ian?
no, just get that link all the time. Just that link.
Do you? What link? Can you paste the link in the chat?
The
What you
Zoom,
use?
there's your Zoom, Steve Tann /Zoom.
Oh, that's supposed. Yeah, that's supposed to redirect to here.
Well, no, you have to go in, you have to then click on it and then read it. It don't redirect to it because each time you go into that, it's got the Starboys in, or then it's got
Yeah,
today's in.
yeah. StephenTan.com
Forward
forward
slash
slash
Zoom.
Zoom. Yeah, that goes to build night.
Yeah, but then on the Starboys yesterday, it went to the Starboys yesterday.
Okay, yep, I've got yep, that's good. I've got the redirects going so that we get through the pub.
What's the Starboys one? That sounds interesting.
That's one I do on Tuesday nights, Russell. It's called the
Oh,
Founder
right.
Roundtable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to jump and have a look at that then as well.
Yeah, we'll just talk about VAs and all that sort of thing. So
Right.
it's just that's dwindling as well, mate, at the moment. So people are losing interest in me.
Can't
Played
see that.
around today with Space AI's voice agent, which sounds really good.
Oh yeah, tell us about it.
Right,
Share.
Yeah, yeah.
so what it was, I was playing around with it thinking I need to get this working because a couple of my voice agents sort of are working, but they're not doing exactly what I wanted. So when people try and book appointments, it always fails and stuff and this, that, and the other. So when I went into it, because it's got, I need to find the link, which is the link. It's x.ai/voice, x.ai/voice. So what
Yeah,
was happening? So I went into it. I thought, oh, try this out. It's free to get in it and use it, and then you just pay for like the connection things. So I just put $5 in, played around with it. A couple of calls cost me 5 cents, well, 5 pence. So it's not really a lot. So what had happened? I put it in. I connected it to my calendar, and I connected it to my calendar, but I didn't put the calendar in. I just did the calendar. It worked. Said book the appointment, did everything. Oh, that's great. So I went in, looked, and I can't see any appointments booked anywhere. Can't see nothing done. I thought, well, this isn't working, so it's not booked anywhere. Where is it? Because it said it booked it, hadn't. But then when I
mm,
went in, and I thought, well, I'll disconnect Calendly and I'll do it through the because I didn't get the email that I've got to do it through Zoom, not Zoom, me Gmail calendar. So when I
yeah,
connected that, it gave me an email. It connected to Zoom, give me the Zoom link, did everything, did the whole lot, and the voice in it is really good.
yeah.
So it sounds really good, the voice and all. And just basic. So just click, 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 connect, go into it, connect, done, MCP thing. And it works.
Nice. Is what is there a point to it? So
So I'm now thinking of
yeah,
getting rid of my Vappy because
yeah,
it's on a webhook at the minute through Twilio because it actually the voice one gives you
yeah.
you can just sign up there and then does everything and signs up for the Twilio phone number because I've already got a Twilio phone number. I'm thinking of ditching then Vappy and then just using this one because it sounds a hell of a lot better and it was a lot cleaner.
Okay.
The only thing I
Well, yeah,
didn't like about it was when it was talking through it, because you can talk through in it, you see in the chat, you can see which tools it's going to that tool, and it's going to this tool, and then going to. I wouldn't have thought, well, you won't. On a call, when he's speaking to it, you don't see that. Initially, it was saying, I'm going to the connection tool and then going to this tool. And I told it, I don't
Yeah.
want you to do that. And it said, I can't change that. But then next time, it didn't say that. It just showed the tools, but it didn't say what the tools were. So it's
Yeah.
pretty easy, and you can do a test on there and everything. I don't know what Victor's like for voice thing and stuff. And then someone else today, someone's using this. Have you heard of Broadly? Bordy?
No. No. What's that?
Broady. It's a
Yeah.
connector that you connect into it. This guy's using it. He hasn't paid nothing, and it gets you leads. It
Okay.
goes in LinkedIn and reaches out to what people you want. It talks to them and then sends them the lead to you.
Yeah. You got to send a friend connection though to talk to them, don't you? A
No,
connection request. Yeah.
no, it just does it.
Okay.
And I'm like, wow, that's different. So he said he was showing it all. He said he's been playing around with it.
Mhm.
And he said it's got 2 or 3 people. It sent him emails that you should be talking to these people. We've reached out to them. They're the sort of person you want to talk to. And it does a little bit of chat backwards and forwards. And then you follow on the conversation.
How do
Yeah.
you spell that, Ian?
Which one? The Boardly?
Yeah, the
Board,
Bodley one.
Broa. I don't know if you can share your screen, Steve, and do it that way. Because you could have a look. Because you're the.
You can
No,
share your
you're the
screen.
screen master. I've not used it. You're the screen master.
What am I going to? Broady.
Broady.
.com.
I don't know if it's .ai or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a. Let me go back in here.
Broady flow control. Liam Broady. The
Uh,
AI super connector.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. And he's logged into it because I did a site. If you ever want to look at it, if you're aware of this, Russell, but if you do site and then do colon in front of the Broadly, so site colon broad, and then it gives you the register stuff, and that's how I always find if there's any other hidden pages and stuff. But
Okay.
this is what this does, and it gives you links. But if you go on there, I mean, I'm going to register differently. But you're doing
Mm,
it that way. I didn't do it. I haven't connected to it. But he talks to it by the chat inside of LinkedIn. So he'll talk to it and say, "Oh, I want to find this sort of person. Go out," and it will go out, look for these people, talk to them, and then give them leads.
mm. I'm just doing something.
What sort of type of person? Well, no, sort of person you're looking for. I do mine, whatever.
Oh,
Don't matter. I've just had a
so
ping. What was that?
that was me trying to connect with you, wasn't it?
Don't know. Oh no, it's the real world. Something else that takes stuff.
Uh,
But I didn't. I was going to connect him via the what do you call it? The register. If
yeah.
you know how to do that site colon finds all the links, don't you?
Okay. Sending email. I'm not bothering with all of that. It's doing emails and all of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
But
bother
I
with
was going to register in at the top where Boardley is in front of there. If you delete the dot www, delete the left of it,
Yeah. What do you want in
and
there?
then put site and then colon, and then no colon,
What's that? That's that one, isn't it?
the 2 dots, yeah, and then press
Yeah.
enter. It gives you all the hidden links.
Yeah.
Well, they're not hidden. And then I was going to go on and register on the look for the registration one and register for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aha, you're hacking. Register your account.
Yeah. It's just a thought. It's just different things, but I thought it might be useful to pull some ideas from. But this guy is a big marketer in the States. Deals with he's dealt with Jennifer Lopez and stuff and other people, and he's called Right Angle. His name's um Randall B. Wallace or Willis or something. I just know him as Randall. And
Okay.
he's using this because one of his friends in the States told him about this, and he's been doing. They've been connected, and then he showed us a few of the emails and stuff that he's had because they've reached out and they've connected with people. And we were saying, "How much you paying for it?" And he was going, "Well, I haven't paid nothing. I haven't put my credit card in or nothing." So I don't know if they give you like with Victor so much to use and stuff. But all
Yeah.
these little ideas, you can then build them into your stuff. That's what I'm thinking. You see.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. That looks pretty cool. I'll keep that there. I'll have a play around with it.
And then the other one that I said, the X dot,
Yeah, I've saved that one. I'm on there now. It's Grok, isn't it?
yeah. Well, I'm going to play around with Grokbot, because Grokbot has all separate, different ones, separate what do you call it? Separate memories for each one because it's all on the cloud. A bit like what Victor in the sense is, but it's just all using each one to do its own thing. I mean, I still want to play more with Victor and get it working like Steve's got. It's brilliant. As I say, it's the one that it's on there. What is it again? It's not Grok. It's that's the console. I mean, X.AI/voice, but I'm in the console side of it now. But it's actually, I've had an email through from SpaceX because it's owned by SpaceX AI, isn't it?
Yeah, yep, it is. Yep. I think all you do is play with AI all day, isn't it?
Well, yeah, really. But
Yeah,
I mean, what I've been doing though, I'm getting your newsletter. What I've got is Grok sends me the news. I just need to automate this bit because I know, Victor will do it. Grok sends me every day because I'm paying for it a update an email because I've got. I don't know if you see my email newsletter, so it's sending it through. It will do that, and it's
yeah,
quite a lot of people said, "Oh, I like that because it's giving you what's happening and then giving you the bottom how to use it." But I
yeah,
just want to then get Victor then to then start pulling that newsletter that I've got. So I thought to
yeah,
myself, I need to open a new email, let's say, and just have that new email for all the stuff that I want Victor to do, so it doesn't then interfere with anything else.
yeah. Just connect your Gmail account and just tell Victor to catch everything that comes from that sender address. Done. 10 seconds.
Okay, but what
Done.
about? I'm always worried about if I connect something to an email address that you have a lot of sensitive stuff, or you have a lot of stuff coming. I'm thinking I don't really want it looking at the rest of it.
I don't mind. I have it connected
Yeah,
and cleans. I inbox zero every day, and it categorizes everything for me like an executive assistant.
I like what you do. That, yeah,
Yeah,
I really need to clean my
nobody
inbox
else
up.
has, like, the channel that it does it in Slack is private. Nobody else can join. Not even my wife can see that channel, and she uses Victor as well in her own channels. Victor doesn't know the connection or the secret keys with the connection or the OAuth to Google.
No, but if it's reading your Gmail and you're having bank stuff coming in there, or you're having client stuff or invoices and
Yeah,
stuff
it
like
does
that.
all of that. Yeah, mine does all of that.
I know, but do you? Yeah, but I'm just thinking, did you really want it to know all your personal stuff as well?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Don't bother you.
I've got nothing to hide.
Well, no, to hide, but if it all got deleted.
Oh, it doesn't matter if it's deleted. It's still in the Gmail and all of that sort of thing.
Was it? If it deleted all your Gmail, it's still in Gmail.
Um, oh, you can set gates on it. So before it can automatically send an email, or it can ask for approval. So if it wants to move something, it always asks them. It tells me what it wants to do,
Yeah.
and I approve it.
Okay, got you.
So I put those gates on it all the time, for
Mm,
everything it does.
makes
Like,
sense.
I allow it to create a blog and post it to my website alone.
Mm. You're getting some. We'll get some rain at the minute, and then did you see them floods in Nepal?
No, I haven't seen those ones.
Jesus, it's flattening bridges, it's flattening houses. It come down the hillside and it actually took a bridge out, a big metal bridge across the. Yeah, it's bad. And then you saw them coming between the border between Nepal and China, and you saw all people going across, trying to run away from it, and it just washed them all away.
Oh, geez, nasty. But
It's nasty, but yeah,
I haven't watched the news in 5 years.
no. But I don't watch the news. It just comes up on obviously on socials and stuff.
It doesn't come up in my socials if I don't look for it.
No, no.
Um, I I only glanced the post that Dolly Parton had died.
Okay.
And apart from that, I don't even know who the Prime Minister of England is. I know you got a new one.
They're all dickheads.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You can tell me it's still Margaret Thatcher, I probably believe you.
You might be doing a better job.
Yeah. I don't know who the Prime Minister of Australia is. I know Donald Trump's still in power, but I've got no idea what he's doing. I know.
Best world to be in that.
Yeah, it's really not that bad. The only reason I
Yeah.
knew there was a war in Pakistan was a friend was in Pakistan. when the
Oh,
war
what in
happened
Pakistan? I didn't know that.
a while ago. It was
Oh, okay.
about 6 or 7 months ago. Um, that's the only reason that I knew that was happening. And it's always bad news. You just get sick of bad
I
news,
know it
don't
is. I don't bother with all that. And there's all the stuff that they're putting out there. My mate posts on it, and I went, "What is that? Is that?" And then someone come back and said, "Oh, that's fake stuff." And I think, oh, yeah.
you? Yeah, exactly right.
So
It
what's
just
Can
new
I
with
bring you
your
back in the
stuff?
room, Ian? Ian, can I? I've just tried to do that register your account thing on board here.
I
It's
ain't tried. I
asking
haven't
for a
registered it yet, so I ain't got that far.
right. It's asking for a tenant password. That's all. So I
Don't
don't know whether
know.
you can get in through that little dodgy link.
I don't know, mate. I just no idea.
Right.
I
Yeah.
just
I
because I
did.
ain't
I
done
did
it.
that site. Yeah, I did that site boardy thing that you said, and obviously at the minute it's asking for a tenant password
Don't know. Then
when you
I'll have
try
to have a look. I
registering
have to
through
ask
that
the
link.
guy how he signed up, but he said he's not put nothing in, and it's giving him a couple of leads already because he's had emails through from people. It's
Yeah, it
connected.
says create your account, no credit card required. So
Yeah.
I'll just look at the page.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
But
cool.
what you
Save that
anything
one.
different? Because I know you was doing stuff with your thing because you've been using heavily on Victor, which is I need to get him that because it's a really I need to just use it.
I was just saying, I haven't really done anything
Mm.
fun this week. It's all been graft. It's all been around the UCall stuff, but a lot of movement on the UCall stuff. So we've done a few
Yeah,
clever
but
things with the voice where we've had one customer that wanted it to go to different people. So the voice AI now recognizes certain key phrases, puts it into a different workflow. So that's all going through a different email
so
addresses. So we've built
your
that.
voice thing is it like all these? Is it another like this one I've just shown you and a different one to
Just
Vappy? And
built
it
in GoHighLevel. It's built in
okay,
GoHighLevel.
so
So
it's the
like
Go
what
Eye
you,
Level one. Okay.
yeah, and again, like you were saying, when you get the customer a number, that $1.15 a month is your
Yeah,
channel as well. So everything's in there on top
that's
of the
nice.
yeah. But because it's a sub account, they're only paying. Well, we're only paying out an extra $1.15 to set it up, and then obviously the call traffic. I think we're messing with the models at the minute, but I think we're averaging between 8 and 14p an AI kind of thing. That's how much is a minute, but
Mm.
it's not using that fully on the transcript. So we've pulled the transcripts down, just doing AI summaries. So it's getting less and less usage. So that's where we're kind of tinkering at the minute. It's
Are
to
you
kind of keep the
outbounding or
cost
just
down.
inbound?
Just completely inbound. I'm not doing any out. I'm gonna do that in my spare time. Is
We need to
outbound.
all of us be nice to all of us talk together. There's a guy called Jordan Platten, and he bought into this thing called a point wise.
Yep.
And have you heard of that, Steve?
Yeah,
No.
heard of a point wise. Yep.
Yeah, but the problem is, I was inside of his group, and he had so many people moaning, "This don't work, that don't work, this don't work." And the thing is, if you build something with a few of you, and you build it and get right, I'll handle this bit, I'll get it right, and you keep at it till it works. You're then not trying to fix 30 things. You're only maybe trying to fix 10.
Mm.
And if there's three of you or people doing that and then get
Yeah.
that, because the outbound calls, people want the outbound, or even down to people ring up to book an appointment to get on, let's say, that thing that you was on about, the emails and went mess. Or was you on about? Was it someone else on about message them with a WhatsApp thing? Was that yours that you're saying earlier? You said it messaged him.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, but again, you can build it. It's only a template WhatsApp
Okay.
that goes out, but it's kind of a reminder
So have
WhatsApp.
you spoke to Chris Dillon on that? Do you do a lot of
I've
WhatsApp,
done.
Steve?
Yeah, I've done loads of work with Chris Dillon.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, I've
so
done a couple of his training courses and went down to Birmingham to meet him. So
yeah, because he's doing another one in Birmingham, and then he was doing a 27 quid one today for a whole day today, but I didn't get on that one. I'm just
if
thinking
I'm
of something.
honest, Ian, I'd just go on to his training course within GoHighLevel,
All right,
and that'll give you as much as you need.
I'll
Because
do that then.
I was a little bit disappointed because I went down really good and I met some good people. I met one of the star guys, star boys down there. I still can't remember what it is, Steve,
Anthony Mellett.
who we met.
Anthony Mellett
Um,
was down there.
right. So
Yeah.
we met them. So I kind of that were another introduction. But his LinkedIn course on GoHighLevel, sorry, his WhatsApp course on GoHighLevel is
Mm.
brilliant. I refer to it every time I build a new API for a customer.
Well, I'm thinking, imagine you have a missed call and missed call, so it's taking the calls, but then you add into it so it can outbound back to them, and rather than send a WhatsApp text, it can call them. Hi, we've got an appointment late, or we've had to change the appointment, and have it outbounding as well.
That'll do it. I would have thought. I've just never really played with that side.
Yeah, because I'm thinking something like that. Because that's what his appointment was. It kept filling up with them, calling and booking them appointments, doing another appointment, booking, and that sort of. Because there's not a proper good one out there, I don't think.
Mm.
So his agent rings out and books appointments, or
Yeah,
it just
this
rings
appointment
back
wise
people.
did all that. It books it, it sorts it, does all that, does appointment, changes it all. It reaches out backs and does it all. But a lot of people peed off it because it wasn't doing exactly what they want. Because a lot of it's getting the workflows to work. And if you got someone trying to build it yourself, it's not working. It's a bit like better to go to someone like Steve. Well, Stephen, if yeah, do you like to call Steve or Stephen? They don't mind.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
yeah. So what I'm getting at is you
Mr.
go to,
Tann to us.
say again,
Mr. Tann.
Tann. So yeah, I think that's the sort of because the avenue is agents and stuff, and I thought I'm thinking to myself now with like even down to doing with Victor and so I thought, well, why not do it and sell it like each one you sell it and have that particular one to just run one company, and then someone comes along, you set up another one and buy another option to run another one, so you got a separate one. But then what you do, you have another agent to manage them all. So I'm thinking if you kept it up rather than trying to get one doing everything, I was thinking having if you had 10 clients, you'd have 10 victors, if you're with me. That's my way of thinking. And
Mm.
then I'd have a separate 11th victor which manages all the 10.
Yeah, and that's what I've got.
That's what you got, yeah. That's what I thought
Yeah.
you'd that'd be a bit.
Like yeah,
So
I've
like
just got,
sub accounts then, Steve, in terms of how you built it in effect.
yeah, but basically, so I've got I'll share my screen over desktop screen. This is me running Victor at the moment. So I had while we've been on this call, the .zoom was redirecting to build night, like you said. So I've changed that. So if it recognises you now, Ian, it's come in straight into the pub, so you'll get the pub experience next time. But these here, all of my channels are all of the different things that I'm doing with it. So I'm about to become a registered mentor in England. So I've created my mentor brain with all of their course information on what I should be doing and how I should be listening and all of that sort of thing. So that's one that I created today. They all talk to each other when they need to as well. So rather than calling all of the information all of the time, the channel concentrates on the information that's in that channel. Some consulting jobs in here. Levi's in there. So what we were talking about, all of that sort of thing, what we were doing in there, what I've done on calls and all that thing. So all of these different channels, accounting in there. There's pay to Victor, 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 and all of that sort of thing. So every Monday it runs that. It does my accounting for me and puts it in a spreadsheet. Creates tasks for me too. So automatically creates tasks. So I had a call with a guy named Steve Hall just before. What we spoke about, all of that sort of thing. It's created tasks in my calendar for me. So yeah, I basically all of those different channels are different agents or series of agents, if you like, that do different things, and they can bounce off the same cron if they want to save money. So if something's happening at 6 o'clock in the morning, I can make it do something else while it's doing it, and so on and so forth.
So a cron, Steve, is just something that you've set as a regular task.
Yeah, like it's if a cron went basically, yeah, one of my crons will check my calendar for upcoming appointments, and then wait for that Fathom recording, and then classify that Fathom recording and move it to the right section, and so on and so forth. Scan that Fathom for any worthy quotes or anything like that, and that's all one cron doing all of that. The cron starts one agent, hands to another, hands to another, hands to another. I got 85 crons running. And yeah, they're doing a lot of work.
But because you've done it as a cron, it's not using that massive amount of credits that it's doing because it's a new task.
Yeah,
Try
basically
to learn it.
the time delay cron task costs nothing. It's just an API.
It's just building that. It's building that task first to do a cron. That's the credit.
Yeah. Like we were saying to Ian about his emails, connect Gmail, connect it securely through Victor, through Pipe Dream. It connects. Victor doesn't know it. Slack doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Google doesn't know it, and you can delete the connections nicely. Pipe Dream's used by most of the big companies out there to make those API connections, so it's
Right.
fairly safe.
Yeah.
Then just create a channel, Gmail or something like that, or your newsletter, and get TLDR every day about your newsletter in there, and start building a brain around that newsletter as
Yeah.
well, if you like.
Yeah.
You're
Did
talking
you
about the
build one for
brain. Go
LinkedIn,
on.
Steve?
Oh, sorry, mate.
Sorry, did you build a LinkedIn newsletter? Because I know you said that one of the tasks you were looking at.
Yeah, so I Victor every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning scans the latest news and things with
Yeah.
directives to talk about small medium enterprise and sort of pitch to my audience as well. And it'll write an article in my voice. It will go through a humanizer to make
Yeah.
sure there's no M dashes and all of those catch outs.
Yeah.
That humanizer on its own every Friday goes through and learns what the easy catch AI words are and all of that sort of thing as well. So that's always updating. But every
Yeah.
morning that blog post is turned into a LinkedIn post. I copy paste that LinkedIn post in. I share the link with Victor, and then Victor takes care of the rest.
Cool.
Every Thursday, Victor finds 10 people that I should reach out to and writes comments on posts that they've done that I should comment on. So a really basic version
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
what Ian was showing us the other day, but that's all I
Yeah.
really need out of it too.
Yeah. Cool.
But this boardy looks really cool what it's doing. That'd be fun to see that working.
The other thing is, I was going to ask you, where's the memory in Victor then? Because you're on about memory.
Yeah, it's all online. It's all done through Claude.
No. So the memory's inside Claude. So I'm using currently at the minute Obsidian, and I'm using Meme Palace. So
Yeah,
that's how I'm doing mine at the minute. Then I've actually done my own one, which is first mine, which is how I actually structure it first. But
yeah.
then with Victor, how does it put the memory and stuff in? Does it put?
All the skills live within Victor,
Well, that's
and
a skill, yeah.
yeah. So all of that, the memory, I don't know. I gather it lives in Claude because it's using Claude to do most of the
Are
work.
you mostly just using that for obviously automation stuff, but then you may be chatting separately to Claude or separately to have like your CFOs, your CEOs, whatever.
Yeah,
How's
yeah.
this? What do you think? So you talk separately? You don't talk in Victor as well, or are you talking separately?
So if I want Victor to respond to something, I just tag Victor. So
Okay.
at Victor do this. So in here,
Because I saw someone showing their thing, and on the bottom, someone was showing, oh, this guy last night showed their Claude, and at the middle of Claude, it's got the build thing in the middle. So what he's done, you see, I didn't realize this. He's been to ChatGPT and asked them to provide all the chats back from when he started. They
yep,
take 3 days, it pulls all the information, and then you can upload that into the Obsidian brain. But I'm wondering how this works.
yeah, that would work in the same way. However, Claude works, mate. I
Yeah.
don't know. But in here, so and this actually, Victor turned this into a blog post, which turned into a LinkedIn post, which turned into a Facebook post today.
Okay.
So at Victor, the pub on my website recognizes me as Test. Can you change that so it calls me my name? My stupid user error.
Got you.
And not in the database. You're Stephen Tann correctly, but all the fixes, all of that sort of thing, builds it, post it to GitHub, all of that sort of thing. I can push that request and all of that sort of thing. Now it recognizes if it thinks that you test and say not test, and you can reset that if it's got it wrong now.
Mhm.
And yeah, and we've spoken about it and see. I can't see who's at the door. Is Anne Marie? Should I be able to see that? No, you shouldn't. So it's gone through all of that, and that was just by DMing Victor outside of any channel.
I know you've just changed that one where you said today's one, but you
Yep.
really want to change the Star Boys as well because it does exactly the same on that one. So,
Yeah, Starboys I'm leaving as is. I'm not putting them through the pub. The
okay.
reason being they're a Pakistani based
Yeah,
company. They
yeah.
don't drink.
No. But I'm thinking I'm still doing the same. Hopefully you'll see me coming in, but the other way, yeah, okay, it makes sense.
Now on build night and anytime 5 minutes before build night, you come in on that /Zoom, you're going directly to the pub now.
Yeah.
And it's going to recognize who you are and it's going to say, "Hey, Ian, welcome to the pub. Come on in."
That looked quite glass. I saw you with glass behind the bar. I'm thinking,
yeah, I want you to see. I want you to see the pub. I want you to see the. You got to
and
experience
what do I get to drink? Do I see a drink or what?
You see a drink's handed to make you pull up a stool, which is the
Yeah,
way.
there's no drink. It was an empty glass, and it says pull up a stool, and the glass was empty.
Yeah, but when you pull up a stool, I give you a drink.
Ah,
You didn't get to pulling up a stool.
so that's quite good. You've done that. Now, technically, could you choose your drink? No.
I'm not going that far.
No, no.
I was
He
thinking
spends
about
enough on
doing
credits as he is.
a whole interactive bar where you can click on things and see different. Oh no, that's
It
just
does
going.
look good.
One day when I'm making a fortune, I'll turn around and build something like that.
So then, technically, it takes you straight to the room, and you don't see the video edit.
No, you'll go through the pub.
Still see the video because the video's quite. I mean, it's not brilliant, but I do like it. To be fair,
Yeah, everybody's commented that they like it. Like, it's won me some clients. They go, "I just love what you do. That's amazing. How did you do that?" And that's what it's designed to do. That's like my homepage, Stephen Tann.
Yep.
You got the Android and all of that sort of thing. It's designed
like
to show. It's designed to show off a little bit. Because it's a sales. A website is a sales page, so it's sort of selling my talents on what I can do and all of that sort of thing. So
I'm wondering how Russell sells his. Do you sell yours because you've got the call thing? How do you reach out? Was it just ads and stuff?
Well, we've recruited some sales agents, so they're going to do it. But at the minute, it's word of mouth, so it's kind of existing customers at the moment. But this is what the sales agents are there for, and we're going to once we've got some real success stories, we've got 4 or 5 live that are going really well, but they're kind of related to the organization, so it's kind of difficult to pitch them. So when the other 5 that should be alive by the end of next week, we get some case studies, we can then start chucking it everywhere.
Your thing that you had, what do you call the goat, the thing, is that part of the emblem of the business? Yeah.
The what?
The goat thing that
sheep.
The sheep. Sorry, yeah.
Hey.
Is that the emblem? Yeah, because I converted you. Yeah. Because I did one, Steve. I converted him in from that to the goat. I was thinking, if you had a video where it's in the background, it did it all, and then it picks up the call and does an outbound call.
Well, we've got videos of people using it now, of people ringing into Dolly and having a conversation with her. Yes, so the marketing agency built some of them. So we've actually had some of their freelancers use it and obviously give us feedback on that.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if you had a video with Dolly answering the call or doing the answering the call and stuff.
We're putting Dolly a bit quiet, obviously, because Dolly part and pasture. So we're kind of dropping the Dolly bit for a week just to kind of
yeah.
Because we really shouldn't be training on that this week, so we can't keep that out.
No,
so we'll have a quiet week this week, but no, it will go forward. And again, we're keeping Dolly's legacy alive. Is that what we're saying?
Not working 9 to 5 anymore.
Well, I actually posted yesterday morning, right, in a networking group, that exact phrase. Our Dolly doesn't work 9 to 5; she works 24/7. Then 3 hours later, they popped up that she died. I'm like,
she must have seen your post. It shocked her.
Jesus, I am not jinxing anything ever again. No. Thanks.
I shouldn't laugh, I suppose. But we're going to blame.
Jesus, yeah. When the news came up yesterday, I had a little tear in my eye because I'm going, all that time we've spent marketing this, and then she passes away. Brilliant. But never mind.
You're forever going to be blamed for her death in my mind.
That's it. Yeah. If anybody finds that WhatsApp message, that'll be me done. Yeah. I tell you what, Ian, you found a couple of good tools here. I'll be definitely tinkering. So yeah, I'm going to have to drop off.
Yep. Okay, appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Steve, as always.
I'm out to guys.
Thanks a lot, Russell.
All right, Ian, I'll catch up with you Friday. I'll drop you a message Friday.
Yeah. Okay, boss. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not doing this next Wednesday because it's my birthday and I'll be at the pub pissed as a fart.
Well, which are you still in Burton?
I'm in Stratford now. Staffordshire, sorry.
Stratford. I could have
no. Staffordshire, just outside of Rugeley.
Rugeley, okay.
Yeah, but next Wednesday I'm not going to do because it's my birthday and I'm going to be at the pub drunk as a skunk. So
Oh yeah, yeah. Is what do you call it? Going to bring? Is it top? What's his name? Dan. What's that guy's name? They're going to bring you some cigars. I know you bought some cigars.
Oh, Thomas Lee.
Yeah. Did
They
you
bring, they
order
bring-
them in? Because they look quite good, value for money.
the packets that I sent, I actually went up to Nottingham and got them.
Okay.
Yeah. I've only got a couple left. I'll have to go to Birmingham next week, probably on
So
Friday.
how do you work? Do you have a? Do you? How do you have a car? Do you just hire a car and just?
I just catch a train.
I'll just get a train. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a car. Don't Car's a pain in the ass because you got to move the boat, walk back, get the car, move the car, move the car, move the boat, walk. Yeah,
Yeah.
screw that.
I thought you'd have a motorbike or something. What I'll have to do is, if obviously up your birthday, are you going away or just staying there?
I'll be in Rugeley for my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, see if we
But
get up there and buy you a pint.
you're right, mate. Thank you. But yeah, so yeah, I won't do the call, but yeah, please come back the following Wednesday. Because I enjoy
Okay.
having a chat to you guys.
No worries. Okay.
Cool.
Take care,
All right.
guys.
Thanks a lot.
See you
Cheers.
later.
That's
Take
it.
care. Bye.